So as you probably have guessed, I really do pump Temecula's tires. I think it's a wonderful city, and the other day I'm thinking, what is my next video? And I thought, out of all the places that I lived in Southern California, and I have lived in many, along the beach, inland, anywhere, you can think of, I've either visited for an extended period of time or actually lived. So I thought I should do a video on if Temecula, out of all the places I've lived, does it really have the best quality of life, and why? Okay guys, number one is affordability, and I know I've hit on this on a few other videos, but I wanted to take it from a little bit of a different angle today. Bottom line is, I could take you to 10 places tomorrow, and you get out of your car and you're like, holy crap, this shithole. And every home in that community is gonna be $750,000. It just boggles my mind where people live in Southern California, and you personally, or anybody with any sense, would never even walk there at like 7 o'clock at night. Now, compare that to Temecula. There is not one single community I would show you in Temecula that you would see garbage all over the place, drugs everywhere, homeless people everywhere, and every single community in Temecula, you would walk at 7 o'clock at night. Best part, you're looking anywhere from $450,000 to $800,000 for all of these homes. So it's pretty amazing what you can get in regards to the price of a home in Temecula when you compare it to many other cities across Southern California. Okay, so next I want to talk about the sense of community and how Temecula has almost anything you want to do to get involved with the community. Regardless of whether it's church groups or sports teams, Temecula really does have something for everybody. One example that I'm doing right now is softball. I've never played softball in my life, but when I compare Temecula to other big cities or other cities around, it's just so, it's relief for me to know that on a Friday night, I can drive to the baseball field, find parking. The baseball field is not full of garbage, graffiti, there's not homeless people all over the place. And I go play my game of baseball. The fields are lush green, absolutely beautiful. Have fun with my teammates, get back in the car, go home. And I'm just talking from personal experience, but you're living in LA and you're in your car 2-3 hours a day. How likely are you going to want to jump in your car and drive to the ball field that's another, 30-40 minutes in traffic? So, not only does Temecula have an amazing sense of community and an opportunity for you to get involved in many things, but it's not a hassle and it's not an inconvenience in your life to do so. Okay guys, so next I want to talk about cleanliness. If I was to say the number one city that I've ever been to, lived in Southern California, in regards to this, is Irvine, California. You don't even see a piece of gum wrapper on the ground. It's pretty amazing. But Temecula, for the most part, is very, very clean. Everybody has pride in their community here. You're going to drive through the city and you will not see garbage everywhere. You're going to see people that really have pride in ownership of their homes. So in regards to cleanliness, I love the fact that Temecula truly is a really clean, well-kept city. Okay, so next we have the public facilities, and I've done lots of videos on communities and parks and everything around, Temecula to bring to my subscriber base or for people that are interested in Temecula. But one thing I can say is all of these places are really well kept by the city, whoever is doing it. Again, I mentioned it earlier in the video, there's never garbage overflowing in these garbage cans. Personally, again, I'm from Canada, I've never played baseball. I go to the baseball field and I can't believe, I'm playing on a baseball field that professionals play on. All the lines and the bases are perfect. The outfield grass is always mowed and lush. You know, every park that I've ever done video on, it's truly a really fun day for me because, you know, I'm seeing some of these beautiful areas and bringing these beautiful areas to you, and I don't even mind doing it because it's such a nice day for me. Okay, so next is the quiet communities. Everybody that moves to Southern California understands what they're getting into for the most part. I mean, you're gonna have traffic, you're gonna have lineups, grocery stores are packed, amusement parks are packed. You know, you go to a sporting event and it's almost annoying, parking, all of this stuff. In Temecula, one of the most amazing things, and I've hit on this a lot, is the fact that once you get in your community in Temecula, you feel a sense of relaxation, there's quiet, it's a totally different world than 1 mile outside of your community where you have everything at your fingertips. Okay, and finally, you know, of course, everybody or a lot of people understand that we have wine country, but I just wanted to say, yesterday I was doing comp picks for an appraisal, and I spent probably an hour just driving around wine country, and it truly is an absolutely beautiful area. And I just feel so lucky. I kept on telling myself yesterday, I'm like, I'm so lucky I live here. You know, so you live in the city of Temecula, you drive 10 or 15 minutes, you're in wine country. And the best thing about this is, because the zoning is, I think it's 2.5 to up for in regards to acres, you're never going to have that mass building of, you know, neighborhoods or, you know, tract homes in that area. That's always going to be there. So, you know, you ever need to relax, recharge, just go for a drive in the country, by wine country. You know, half an hour drive, just sit in your car. It truly is, you know, an awesome place that we have right here at our fingertips. So there you have it, guys. A few examples, and, you know, again, my personal opinion, out of all the places that I've lived, out of all the places that I've ever been, Temecula, in regards to quality of life, you're not getting better than here. You know, there are cities just around Temecula that I really love as well. You know, Fallbrook, Murrieta. You know, they're very nice cities as well. I'm glad I'm in Temecula. Not only do I have the luxury of, you know, having the quiet, calm type of lifestyle, but I also have everything right around me. If, you know, if I want to go to the movies, I can do that. If I want to go to happy hour, I can do that. If I want to do, you know, a sporting event, it's right there. Everything is right here for me. Again, I love this city, and if you are having any thoughts of moving to Southern California, I really do think that you should give Temecula some consideration. I'm owner and broker of Greenleaf Real Estate here in Temecula. If you have any questions, call me. I'll put my information in the description below. My wife is a licensed real estate appraiser. We have you covered. Anything that you need to know about the community, the homes, the housing community, or the housing market, we are there for you. Thanks again. Please subscribe. Until next time, exploring Temecula.